Now, the global financial crisis might be frightening, but is it also a golden money-making opportunity? Danielle Ward finds out.
The credit crunch is over. We're in recession. It's official. And we're reminded of it everywhere.
The news media got so much mileage from the credit crunch, it even found its way into the Oxford English Concise Dictionary.
So you hear credit crunch and you think, how exciting, shopping on a budget. I'll be ironic and serve beans on toast and Lambrini at my dinner party. There was some solidarity between us. We were cozying up together. We were battening down those hatches.
But when I hear recession, I think of joblessness, homelessness, hopelessness. Everyone's out for themselves and it's just not fun anymore.
Louise, it's a mess.
What do you think when you think of recession? What does it conjure up in your mind, the word?
It's depressing.
And everywhere you go, you're hearing it. Recession.
We should get rid of the depressive words and try and think of positive ways to get out of this situation.
So everybody's fed up with the recession. It's in the papers, it's on the news. No one wants to hear this word anymore. It's time we rebranded it and sexed it up.
Norwich Union successfully rebranded itself Aviva with a celeb-heavy big-budget campaign. And a Knit Ringo star rebranded himself a Bell End.
Would any of this have happened to me if I'd have still been Richard Starkey?
I rounded up some genuine creative TV people to see what we could come up with.
How do we sex up the recession?
What we need is like a craze. Do you remember those bands came out and it was all like, oh, this means I'm against like racism. We could have one that just means I recognise we're in a credit crunch one and we could sell them for like $2.50.
Yeah, it's a good idea. What colour would they be? Sort of grey.
We'll get some guys working on it. For 50 grand, they'll just work that out for us.
Are we going to have a phrase?
I think it's a word. I think it's a big word. Yeah. It's a word that's kind of, you know...
Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic.
Pocket apocalypse. Pocket ellipse.
After what felt like literally hours of blue sky thinking, we came up with a new and very exciting 21st century concept.
Goodbye recession. Hello Moneygeddon. If we can rebrand the recession as something vibrant and appealing, perhaps we can even make money out of it. I mean, if they can flog ground zero baseball caps, I don't see why we can't sell some recession merch.
So I set up a stall selling Moneygeddon t-shirts, mugs, keyrings and survival bottles of water to see if I could profit from my recession rebrand.
If you loved Credit Crunch, you will adore Moneygeddon. We've rebranded the recession because we thought it was a rubbish word. It made everybody depressed, whereas Moneygeddon makes everybody angry, united and thrilled at the same time. It's not like when Cocoa Pops became Choco Krispies and they had to go back. This is it now. Moneygeddon is the recession. You enjoy that? It tastes of tears.
Oh, right, well, I'm afraid that's what we're all shedding with this recession.
£3. All right, I'll have that.
I made a substantial £9.46. And while that may not be quite enough to keep me in Fred the Shred-style luxury, I think I could be onto something.
So what have we discovered today other than I would be rubbish on The Apprentice and I look like a young Tory in this T-shirt? Well, we rebranded the recession, we made it Moneygeddon, and do you know what? It sells. Not very well, but it sells.